timeless wisdom is our natural state. This is what our birthright, this is what we're born as, and it never goes anywhere. It just seems to become dormant through so much attention paid to all the firings in the vast expanse of space. The dynamic energy of awareness, it is inseparable from awareness, like the color blue is inseparable from the sky. There's no way to take the color blue out of the sky. And just like a rainbow in the sky is a vivid appearance of emptiness, so all of the points of view that appear within the basic space of the mind are a vivid appearance of emptiness. We'd never dream of trying to hold on to a rainbow and keep it or go over and try to grab it or anything like that. It's just pure space, and such is true about all of our thoughts and emotions or any points of view that occur. They're pure space and nothing else. And when human beings receive direct instruction that is very unerring, the wisdom identity easily comes to be obvious at all times and swiftly comes about. This has been throughout time. This has been so throughout time, but this is the first time in human history when this unerring instruction is available to everyone all over the world. Until very recently, it's been very difficult to get. Resting as awareness is simply the ease of being, the natural ease of everything as it is. And when the habit has been in place of paying so much attention to thoughts and emotions and not feeling any rest, it doesn't seem obvious, but not to worry. Not to worry. There's nothing to get, and no one to get it. Everything is already available to you, even if you don't notice it right now. So what I suggest to people is to keep coming back at least 6 times. And just by coming back without trying to do anything, conviction will begin to dawn in you, or it may dawn in you suddenly. Mm-hmm. And in this way, you'll become familiar with what it is that's at the basis of all these thoughts and emotions. Yeah. And then now some people come and just come to the teachings and conviction dawns. That's it. Without anything, without meditating, yoga, anything at all. Without tying your shoes or standing up or sitting down or lying down, or you don't have to do anything special. Well, who we are, we already are. And when there's unerring instruction given about that, conviction naturally dawns. So like I said, some people come and then conviction dawns just by coming. And other people couple that with resting as awareness. And so when conviction begins to dawn, then we know what resting as awareness is, because for the first time we feel a natural settledness. So, you don't have to worry about taking yourself to be an I or a personal identity or an ego or anything like that. We don't talk about any of that here. We just talk about resting as awareness. All those points of view naturally are resolved in the basic space of awareness. The I point of view is a point of view just like any other point of view. It's not a special storage container for a bunch of other points of view. The personal identity, it's just a point of view. It's not something special. In the timeless equalness of that which has never been divided, there isn't any special thing that's keeping you from timeless equalness. There's no special thing called an I or a you keeping you from that. So, this just becomes more and more delightfully obvious to you. What's already so becomes delightfully more obvious. How would people here raise their hands in whom conviction has dawned gradually by coming? So see, there are a lot of people here for whom conviction has dawned. It's not like just a couple of people. Or someone wearing special clothes or anything. It's everybody. If we say, well, people are either ready or they're not ready, it's simple. It's just like some people are ready to learn to swim and other people aren't. Like one of my sons, when he learned to swim, he just looked at the swimming pool and jumped in, and that was it. My other son, he walked around the pool quite a few times. We were down by the pool for days, and he'd be walking around just looking, and he'd see the other brother in there swimming, and eventually he went in to swim. So you see, it's like that. People who are open-minded and don't need to rely on conceptual frameworks or beliefs so much, it's easier. But you see, then people who do take up the wisdom identity and in whom that becomes obvious, then other people see that and they say, what happened to you? What happened to you? I want what you have. And so then that makes it easier for the people who walk around the pool for a while to eventually jump in. But, if we impose a belief like karma, this is a very pervasive belief system. And it's a belief system that perpetuates a self and other. And then within all the selves and others, it also perpetuates a ruling class. In other words, the people who were born with the right kind of karma. And, they're either able to realize or they're able to have material benefits or whatever it is. But this kind of thinking is all within points of view. It's not within the greatly open-hearted, compassionate wisdom of timeless awareness. It's all within points of view. Compassionate, timeless wisdom, it just can never do enough, till all suffering is ending. Then timeless wisdom, timeless compassion will just be spreading over everything like a waterfall of nectar. So you see, when we talk about things like karma, then automatically we can say, oh, well, this explains everything. And by saying this explains everything, then we don't need to take responsibility for other human beings who don't have what we have. So people who are hungry, don't have clean water, 85% of the world's people, then we can just say, oh, this is because of karma, so we don't have to do anything. It's just their bad karma. They have to live that way. So you see, but this is all within cause and effect and time and space, and trying to explain things in a way that they're understood by the thinking mind, trying to explain things based on point of view. But, when even we'd all have to agree that the Dalai Lama is a magnificent being. Many people believe that. But of course, many people don't believe he's a magnificent being, too. So, that's looking at it realistically. The Chinese do not think he's a magnificent being. They think that he's a threat. Many Chinese people do. So you see, there's never anyone within point of view where everyone agrees. But the Dalai Lama, who is such a great representative of Buddhism and who has so much benefit that he showers all over the world. He said just last year, if science can prove that there is no reincarnation and karma, no reincarnation, which is part of karma, the karmic law, he said, then we will have to change our doctrine in Tibetan Buddhism. So, he has talked very openly about this, and many of these ideas that came about very, very long ago, they've really fallen apart now. They've been deconstructed. To say something about the natural reality of everything that is so simple, the all-encompassing pure view of awareness, inclusive of all points of view, that really sees it like it is. Then we're seeing everything as it really is. And all these beliefs, no matter what they are, they just fall apart. They fall away. And we find something that's beyond beliefs. We find something about ourselves that is completely beyond beliefs. Just in the natural freedom of resting as awareness, we find that which is completely beyond beliefs, which doesn't need any beliefs in order to live and move and have its being. So this is very important, So today, it's very easy for all of us to see that all points of view are included within the all-encompassing view of awareness, period. It's easy to see that. And every point of view is equal. There aren't any special points of view. So points of view like karma, original sin, reincarnation, happiness, joy, freedom, you, me, good, bad, they're all equal in the vast equalness. So only when we're willing to go beyond all of these opposites, to truly go beyond in our own being, to rest as awareness in our own being. We're not talking about some state that's somewhere else. If we were, where would it come from once we had realized it? It's already here, in and as our own being. So when we rest as that, then that's the easiest way to go about it. It's really the easiest way to go about it.